Anarcho-Syndicalism, a political ideology that marries anarchism with trade unionism, emerges as a captivating tapestry of ideas seeking to weave a society sans hierarchical structures. In this review, we embark on an intellectual journey to dissect the nuances of anarcho-syndicalism, exploring its historical roots, core tenets, and practical implications.
Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started.
Historical roots. Rooted in the tumultuous landscape of early 20th century Europe, anarcho-syndicalism found fertile ground amidst the fervor of revolutionary movements. Influenced by anarchist thinkers such as Mikhail Bakunin and syndicalist principles propagated by figures like Georges Sorel, this ideology germinated within the tumultuous labor movements of the time. Spain, particularly during the Spanish Civil War, became a crucible for the practical application of anarcho-syndicalist ideals, with the Confederación Nacional del Trabajo, CNT, and Federación Anarquista Ibérica, FAI, playing pivotal roles. The Spanish Civil War, spanning from 1936 to 1939, stands as a defining chapter in the historical narrative of anarcho-syndicalism. Amidst the chaos and conflict, the principles of anarcho-syndicalism found tangible expression in the activities of the Confederación Nacional del Trabajo, CNT, and Federación Anarquista Ibérica, FAI. These organizations, deeply rooted in anarchist and syndicalist traditions, played pivotal roles in the social revolution that unfolded in various parts of Spain. The anarchist militias, largely composed of CNT and FAI members, engaged in direct action against fascist forces. What transpired during this tumultuous period was not merely a military struggle but a profound social experiment. Anarcho-syndicalist principles were put into practice as workers collectively seized control of factories, land, and other means of production. The liberated zones, particularly in Catalonia, became living examples of decentralized, self-governing communities where traditional hierarchies were dismantled in favor of direct democracy and cooperative decision-making. The Spanish experience serves as a vivid illustration of how anarcho-syndicalism can manifest in the crucible of real-world challenges, providing both inspiration and a source of critique for contemporary discussions about its viability and application. Core tenets. Anarcho-syndicalism's core tenets resonate as a symphony of decentralization and solidarity, echoing through the corridors of social and economic transformation. The vision it paints is one where the traditional power structures, both political and economic, are dismantled brick by brick. At the heart of this vision lies the establishment of decentralized, self-governing worker syndicates as the bedrock of societal organization. Decentralization, a key pillar of anarcho-syndicalism, signifies a departure from centralized authority. The notion is not merely theoretical but is woven into the fabric of the ideology, advocating for a restructuring of workplaces and communities where decision-making power resides at the grassroots level. In this symphony of decentralization, the mundane becomes the extraordinary as individuals actively participate in shaping the trajectory of their lives and communities. Solidarity, another resonant note in this symphony, binds the working class together as a formidable force for societal change. Unlike ideologies that focus solely on economic concerns, anarcho-syndicalism extends its embrace to broader social and political issues. The emphasis on solidarity is a call to arms, urging workers to unite across industries and borders, recognizing their shared struggles against oppression. In this symphonic interplay between decentralization and solidarity, anarcho-syndicalism envisions the working class not as passive actors but as the driving force shaping the destiny of society. The melody of direct action reverberates, signaling a departure from conventional political avenues. Anarcho-syndicalism invites us to listen closely to this symphony, where the working class becomes the conductor of its own destiny, orchestrating change through decentralized structures and unwavering solidarity. Direct action and solidarity, cornerstones of anarcho-syndicalism. Direct action. Anarcho-syndicalism places significant emphasis on direct action, rejecting the traditional avenues of political participation. It posits that change is achievable not through negotiations within existing power structures but through the direct intervention of the working class. Strikes, boycotts, and other forms of direct confrontation become the tools for challenging oppressive systems and fostering societal transformation. Solidarity. Central to anarcho-syndicalism is the principle of solidarity, fostering a sense of collective identity among workers. By uniting across industries and borders, adherents believe that the working class can amplify its influence and counterbalance the power of capital. Solidarity transcends mere economic concerns, encompassing broader social and political issues, forging a shared front against oppression. Decentralization and anti-authoritarianism, the structural foundations. Decentralization. Anarcho-syndicalism envisions a society without a centralized state, where decision-making power is distributed among localized, self-governing communities. The workplace transforms into a microcosm of this decentralized ethos, with autonomous syndicates making decisions through direct democracy. This rejection of top-down governance reflects a profound skepticism towards concentrated power and a desire to empower individuals at the grassroots level. Anti-authoritarianism. Implicit in anarcho-syndicalism is a vehement rejection of authority and hierarchy. Unlike other leftist ideologies that may advocate for a transitional state, anarcho-syndicalists argue for the immediate dismantling of hierarchical structures. The anti-authoritarian thread woven into the ideology seeks to create a society where power is diffused and individuals are liberated from coercive structures, critiques and challenges. Despite the allure of anarcho-syndicalism's vision for societal reorganization, it faces a discerning audience and a spectrum of critiques. Detractors contend that the decentralized nature, while empowering on an individual level, might introduce inefficiencies and hinder coordinated responses to intricate societal issues. The challenge lies in striking a balance where autonomy does not compromise the collective ability to address complex challenges, fostering a need for nuanced organizational structures within the decentralized framework. Moreover, skeptics raise valid concerns regarding the resilience of anarcho-syndicalism in the face of external threats. Authoritarian regimes and global economic pressures can exert formidable influence, testing the ideology's capacity to withstand external coercion. An exploration of strategies to fortify anarcho-syndicalist communities against such pressures becomes imperative, prompting a deeper examination of its adaptive capabilities in an ever-changing socio-political landscape. Theoretical debates thus converge with practical challenges, shaping the ongoing discourse surrounding the feasibility and robustness of anarcho-syndicalism. Viability in the modern context. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the applicability of anarcho-syndicalism comes into question. The globalized nature of the economy, coupled with the rise of digital technologies, introduces new dynamics that challenge traditional notions of workplace organization. Adapting anarcho-syndicalist principles to modern realities requires thoughtful consideration of how decentralized structures can function effectively in an interconnected world. Intersectionality and inclusivity. Anarcho-syndicalism's historical roots are embedded in predominantly male and Eurocentric contexts. Critics argue that the ideology may not inherently address issues of intersectionality and inclusivity, potentially perpetuating existing power imbalances. Interrogating how anarcho-syndicalism can evolve to be more inclusive and responsive to the diverse needs of a globalized, intersectional society becomes a crucial avenue for exploration. In conclusion, anarcho-syndicalism emerges as a dynamic and provocative political ideology that challenges conventional notions of authority and hierarchy. Its historical roots, core tenets of direct action and solidarity, coupled with structural principles of decentralization and anti-authoritarianism, paint a vivid picture of a society reimagined. However, as we scrutinize its viability and confront its critiques, the tapestry of anarcho-syndicalism reveals both threads of possibility and challenges that demand thoughtful consideration. In the ever-evolving landscape of political thought, anarcho-syndicalism invites us to unravel its complexities and engage in a dialogue about the kind of society we aspire to create.